Well, what's going on? Long time no see. Hadn't done a video in a while, and really, it's hadn't been a whole lot going on. I mean, Scooter's offline with Dirk. Is offline. He's kind of taking a break from the internet because he didn't caught too much heat. When Johnny Gobble disappeared from the internet, like a lot of the Johnny people started jumping on on him and kind of making videos and streaming and stuff. And anytime that shit happens or anything crazy happens, that also kind of coincided with Scooter Beggins kind of fucking with him and his new girlfriend. And anytime shit like that happens, he gets too much heat or something crazy comes out, like some kind of info or something. He usually kind of goes MIA for a month or two. So I don't know. He'll be back eventually, but for the time being, the only thing I have heard is apparently him and his little girlfriend have been kind of going through it a little here and there, arguing and stuff and fighting. And apparently the story about old girl, his new girlfriend, Charity is what I've been calling her, she really did get in a fight with his mama. Now, supposedly it was just, according to the text messages I saw, it was just kind of shoving and stuff. She was shoving Mama Bo out the way while little Dirk went over there and took his pills, which was probably hers. So, according to the girlfriend, Charity, she said that Dirk gave his mama his medicine to hold for him so he wouldn't take it all. To hold it for him for a rainy day, I suppose. And Dirk wanted it back that night because he ain't done enough. He ain't put enough up at schnoz. Again, this is just my opinion. You know, this is just kind of my way of looking at it, my way of thinking on it. And he ain't had enough yet. He and by God, he'll tell her when he's had enough, and he ain't had enough yet. And she's trying to tell him, no, Dirk, you will not get them medicines. And he said he didn't give a fuck. So he sent that girl in there to go in there and play kind of run interference while he snuck behind her and went in there and got his medicine. And he did, and apparently Mama Boo seen that, and she didn't like that too much and was like, Dirk, what are you doing? That's my medicine. You know, or her medicine, or his medicine, or whoever's medicine it was. I don't know. Again, just my thinking, just kind of my thinking, is it probably was hers, and like, you know, and he was trying to get it, and she was kind of running interference so he could steal some medicine, because he was probably telling her, hey, if you'll do this, I'll give you some too, and we'll both get out of withdrawals. And yeah, that's my guess, because the only time people get desperate like that, where you'd rob you'd steal shit from your own mama, and treat like that is when you got, like, you going through it, man. You getting like, damn, you having like the Xanax version of DTs, and you all shaking and shit and feel like you're gonna jump out your skin, and you think everybody's out to get you, and you're a damn nervous man, a nervous wreck. But so I'm guessing that's probably what it was. But see, that was the backstory behind that. Again, according to Charity, now what she told old Scooter Baggins a few weeks ago. But what the hell really went on? Again, probably the real story was the way I put it. That like they was trying to get some of Mama Boo's medicine, and she was trying to run interference while little Dirk went in there and snagged it. Again, I don't know for a fact. I wasn't there, so I don't know. Just if I had to guess, that's probably what happened. But I don't know. Anything's possible. But aside from that, he's got that girl. Like, he's got her. I mean, shit, they're going around saying they're engaged. Scooter's brother Billy Earl come on the internet and set off some fireworks and put a video up on the internet of some fireworks saying, this is for my little brother Dirk. He's getting married. Him and Chert is getting married. And they's getting married, according to Billy Earl. And according to Scooter, they're getting, according to Dirkie, they're getting married. But according to Charity, though, the girl that little Dirk's supposed to be marrying, she ain't all that gung-ho on it, because she's more of the thinking that, hey, she's just going along with it and saying this, that they're going to get married, saying that to kind of appease Dirk so he don't get angry and so he don't go crazy on her. Y'all know how he is. He might. Now, I don't know for a fact that he will or that he has, but, this is what he said in the past. If he don't get his way, he might go crazy on them people. He might. You never know. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of what she she kind of led you to believe the way she put it in the text messages I seen that she sent to Scooter Baggins. And she said she was just going along with it, and she's kind of plotting and scheming on how the hell she's going to get out of there. So, I don't know. It sounds to me like, though, that old Dirk has done got this girl exactly where he wants her. She's there at his house, no car, nobody that she knows or or anything within, probably 1,000 miles there, because she's from like Illinois, like Chicago area or something. So, she ain't got no friends or family around there. And she also said in those text messages that I saw, again, I sat here and read this at the end of Scooter Bacon's videos when he posts text messages. If you'll just pause the screen, every so often and actually read that shit, there's some interesting info in some of these. But she also told him that Dirk has spent up most of her money. If I had to guess, he's probably spent most of it all on Muddleson, aka Lug Nuts, or baseball cards. He's always got to have baseball cards, and I would bet he's probably done had to go and buy him another used laptop computer, because he ain't never got enough laptop computers. He's usually got a stack of them on his mom's kitchen table of about 10 or 15. But, he's always got room for another, or another guitar. Maybe he needed some new strings for the Taylor or some shit. But I don't know. But the point is, she says that he's done spent up all her damn money, just damn near. And she ain't got the money to leave. She ain't got no car. And this is how he does it. This is how Dirk gets his girls there. And this is how he traps these girls into being with him and staying there. Because they ain't got no way to get the hell away from him. Because, where they going to go? How they going to leave? They ain't got no car. They ain't got no money. Now, he would say, of course, that's all bullshit. That's just them haters talking. Look, man, this ain't my opinion. This is what Charity's done said. This is his girlfriend, the one that lives there. The one they call Cakes or something like that. They call her like Charity Cakes or Casey Cakes or something. I don't know. I just call her Charity because that's what I originally thought her name was, even though it's probably something different. But it don't matter now. That's her name. It's Charity, but she's trapped. And he's done this he did it to Shayna. When Shayna was there, she showed up on his doorstep with a rental car and a debit card with some money on it and food stamp card. I mean, she had the EBT and everything. Like, she was good to go for a little while. She was there a week or two, and then all of a sudden she made the fatal mistake of turning in that damn rental car. And as soon as she did, boom, she was trapped. He had her, and that's what he's doing with this girl. Hey, she said she didn't have a rental car. She came down, probably like flew down or something, and she didn't drive. I mean, she might have even took the damn Greyhound. Who knows? But and she ain't got a lot of money left no more. Like, she's trapped, kind of like Shayna was. And kind of like the 2 or 3 girls before her were, the one, except the one in like 2016, that chick actually had her head on right, and she was like hard work, and she worked like, again, according to what I was told by a certain family member I won't mention, because they one day they're cool, and the next minute they're flipping out and acting fucking crazy and nuts. So, I ain't gonna say who, but most everybody knows who the hell we heard this from, but she worked like 2 or 3 jobs. She had rented them a house, bought Dirk a truck. Like they was, she was a real deal. So when she broke up, she got pissed off and got sick of him constantly staying over at the meth camp, over to his mama's house and hanging out with mommy all the damn time, instead of being over there with her and being an adult and working a 9-to-5 job and earning a living like that. She got sick of that. She just bolted and went back to her, where she was from. And but the one before her, though, got stuck down there to his mama's trailer, because she didn't have, the one in 2016 actually had her head on straight, and she was a hard worker, and she had her own money and her own resources, so she got away. But the one before that wasn't so easy. She had to it took her a while to get out of there. She was kind of trapped like the current girl is, and like the previous one, like old Shayna, old Skank, or whatever you call her. But and he put her through hell, man. Again, this is what I was told, just from people that kind of knew her or knew of the situation. Like, she had a car, but somebody may or may not have, made it where she couldn't leave for a little while, and it took her a while to get the hell out of there, and she finally did and got the hell on and never looked back. Again, that's the girl before 2016, that was like probably 10 years ago now. But again, this is just all what people say. But it fits his pattern. This is his pattern. He gets these girls to his mom's trailer, and they can't get out. They can't leave, man. They're kind of trapped. So, I mean, I believe it. I ain't got no reason not to. Considering I've heard this from people that actually knew some of these people. So, I don't know. It's interesting to watch, but at the same time, I'm like, oh my God, this girl, she just walked right into this and just basically like, just allowed herself to be fucking put in a situation where she's kind of at the mercy of Dirk and his family not necessarily that bad, but they're going to do whatever the hell they have to do to appease little Dirk, because they don't want him to go crazy on them, or really they don't want to deal with his shit. Again, it's just my kind of guesstimation of the situation, if you understand what I'm saying. That's just kind of the way I see it, because the way it seems, you understand, of course. Because like you ever live with somebody or been around somebody, on a regular basis that's that damn narcissistic. You don't want to deal with their shit because they're constantly like flipping out over the littlest fucking thing. They're always insecure as fuck. Just, ugh. Which brings me to the other thing here in a minute. I'll get that in a minute. But, yeah, he's basically got this girl trapped, and I don't know that she's going to be getting away anytime soon. And that's another reason he's probably staying off the internet, is to make sure she's not on here communicating with some of these haters and these trolls like Scooter Baggins, who's a hater. And I'll kind of tie that into the next story. Scooter Baggins has also not only been communicating with Charity. That's really all I got on the Dirk situation right now. But Scooter Baggins has also been playing this man by the name of Square Works. And Square Works got apparently illegally recorded, I might add. Maybe, I don't know. It's probably not illegal, but, we'll say it is. Why not? Just for effect. But he got recorded using some racial slurs and sounding like a real jackass. And apparently Scooter Baggins heard about that the other day and made a video about it. And, exposing that and some other things. And apparently Mr. Square Works didn't like that too much. And he got on his live feed the other damn day. And he was going crazy, man. He was on there. He was screaming like this. And talking about Scooter Baggins and how he even donated to Scooter Baggins. That's right, Scooter Baggins. That Square Works fella even donated to you. He gave money to your damn Cash App. And this is how you do him. You forced that man to have to go on there and threaten to off himself. He did. The man went on there and went on his live feed and threatened to take his own life over that shit. Which, of course, he didn't do it because it's... And some people might say, oh, that's a cry for help. No. That's a cry for damn attention. That's what that is. That's attention-seeking behavior when people do that. But you have to take it seriously because you never know when they may... That one time that they may be serious about it, that could be that time. And apparently somebody heard it. Somebody down in Louisiana, he said... Originally, he blamed it on Louisiana. Outlaw, it's a guy who kind of follows the Johnny Upchurch stuff, and some of y'all probably seen him in the comments. Seemed like an alright guy, he's dealing with a lot of health issues and stuff. But originally the Square Works guy blamed him, I guess because he's the only one he could probably think of that from Louisiana, but apparently he didn't have nothing to do with it. But it was somebody down in Louisiana called and reported this man, this Square Works fella, as threatening to take his own life on a YouTube live stream. And during the live stream where he was on there flipping out and talking, I even donated to Scooter Baggins, while he was on there talking about that, the damn police show up and knock on his door like, hey, we got a report that you're in here with a gun threatening to take your life. And that dude's like, no, man, I didn't say that. I didn't do that. He's like, and then later on in the live feed, he's like, well, I did say that, but they don't understand what I mean by that. I didn't mean it like that. I mean it in another way. It's like, so he's basically admitting, hey, I'm just doing it for effect and, saying it for effect and to get people to feel sorry for him and to get attention, I suppose. Now, again, I don't know. But, and the cops was just like, oh, okay, well, hey, let's just check. Let me check, make sure. And he's like, I don't have any guns, man. I'm not in there. And then the kids, the dude's mom, the Square guy's mom and dad, I guess, you hear them in the background. And they're like, who let the cops in? What are the cops doing here? And then you hear another older guy in the background going, yeah, I don't, what are they doing here? And he's like, oh, I let them in. And they're somebody called and reported me again from YouTube. So apparently the cops went through his house and they left him alone eventually because they figured he wasn't no danger. But you can't come on YouTube live and threaten to harm yourself and not expect somebody to report it. Like, come on, man. And of course he's acting like, oh, somebody did that to fuck with me. Acting like somebody had him swatted. There's a big difference between swatting somebody, calling and making a false complaint. There's a big difference between that and somebody calling and saying, hey, there's this guy on YouTube that just threatened to take his own life, and you might want to go check, make sure he's okay. Because one is just a wellness check. The other, the swatting thing, that's actually a crime. So there's a big difference in that. What happened to him was like a wellness check, but apparently he's saying that, oh, Scooter Baggins has used him or something, and then he was like screaming how, oh, I'm not a troll channel, and it's just a fucking train wreck. There's been a lot of shit going on with the Johnny YouTubers, man. They've all been going at it, and I kind of called this early on. I was like, yeah, I'll kind of stay out of that. When Johnny disappeared from the internet for a while, I was like, yeah, it's just a matter of time before these people are like all going at it, And I thought, they were going at it a couple of months ago, or it's about a month ago, maybe 6 weeks. I thought they were going at it bad then. It's a shit now. Oh my God, there's like 2 or 3 of them that, like, from that Tammy Chick's channel, the one they call Scammy Tammy, or I don't know. Like, I don't know them people or anything about, or the story or any of that shit. And the hatred guy, you got them 2, and then there's these others. It's all like, I don't even know. Like, they're all kind of been going back and forth, like the Creek Squad chick and the Brittany chick. They've all been kind of going at it, and it's just a big mess. And then you get the Square Works dude pissing people off, and then the Shane Reacts guy, he's been going at it with a bunch of people. Like, one day he's going at it with somebody, and then the next day they're on his live stream and they're cool, and I'm just kind of like, okay, I can't even keep up, man. There's so many people like got drama with people. And then there's the wasp spray guy, the guy that smokes wasp spray, the Iceman. Like, he's done been going at it with damn near everybody. And then I think lately, like people have kind of been talking to him or been cool. I don't know, man. I don't know who's cool with who. I don't know who's who. I mean, I don't even really know that dude. I just think he's kind of fascinating because somehow he's found a way to smoke like wasp spray, and I guess it gets him high, like meth or something. I don't know, man. It's crazy, man. Them folks in Appalachia, man, like, they're fucking. I mean, they're damn near genius from some of the ways they come up with it to do shit, man. I would have never thought that. I mean, I wouldn't think to do anything. I won't do anything to get high no more, man. Especially on the uppers. I never like that shit. I'm too high strung as it is. I drink too much coffee and I'm like, wired up, man. Oh my God. I'd be a fucking nervous, paranoid wreck on uppers. But these folks have found a way up there somehow or another. I didn't even see a news story on it. They found a way to turn wasp spray into like a synthetic version of meth or some shit. Supposedly though, when you do too much of it, it makes like your hands and your feet like swell up and shit, and turns your skin a weird color, and like, I mean, it's pretty nasty stuff, man. It's nothing I would want to play around with, but apparently this fella does, and he says if he don't do it, according to what I was told, he said that if he don't do it, that like his body will go into shock or whatever. He'll go into some kind of withdrawal. But this shit's been crazy though, man. I'm like, damn. I'm telling you, the trolls going at it has been a way bigger shit show than Johnny and his wife Matilda and all them ever was, man. This shit's been crazy, like, but I can't keep up with it. Like, I didn't even know who the Iceman dude was until I seen on that Shane guy's channel a couple weeks ago, the Sin TV dude. The dude, I guess he's from like New Jersey or something. He's kind of got the Jersey guy look and accent going on. I don't know where he's from. He's from somewhere up that way. He was on there talking about the Iceman, and one minute he's just kind of bullshitting and goofing on him, and the next minute he was screaming. I mean, he was mad as hell, man. He was like flipping the fuck out, man. He was like, "You pussy!" He was mad. I was like, God damn, man. And these are like all the people that, a couple months ago were trolling Johnny Gobble, and now they're all like just, and again, and then the next, one day people are like that going at it with each other, and the next day they've moved on to somebody else or something else. It's just a mess, man. It's fascinating to watch, though. I'll be honest. Now, I don't watch everybody's shit all the time. Like, I ain't got time. I ain't enough hours in the day for some of this, but I do watch some of this stuff. I don't always comment a lot of times, especially if it's like something really crazy. I'll probably stay out of the comments and out of the chat. But yeah, I do watch. I do pay attention to some of that here and there. Hey, I'm a fan of train wrecks, but I don't know. Yeah, it's been wild. Me personally, I've been getting more into like the Tyree Sneed shit lately. That dude, if you ain't ever watched him, check out Sub-Zero Tyree. Just check it out. Search it up on YouTube. You'll find his channel. That dude, he goes live like 4 or 5 times a day, and oh my goodness, like, he is fucking like, whew, yeah. You think Dirk is a narcissist? Oh my God, this dude Dirk ain't got nothing on this dude, man. Like, whoa. This dude's like a fucking sociopath or some shit. I mean, just fucking like, whoa. Him and his girlfriend, him and his on again, off again girlfriend, Jenny. Tyree and Jenny are always arguing, and Tyree's like a wannabe rapper. Like, he's a rapper. Like, he does make rap music. It ain't very good. But he's going to be #1 on ReverbNation.com just real soon. You just wait and see. Right now, he's like number 5,000, but he said he's well on his way to #1. And he's very successful. He said he is a trillionaire. He's got houses worth millions of dollars out in Arizona, and he's worth over $1 trillion. Like, but he lives like with his mama or something, like in her basement or something. And then some other dude said he may even live with like some gay guy in a trailer somewhere. He's from Wisconsin, but he supposedly got trillions of dollars in the bank, but yet he comes online bragging about how he made $800 in the stock market or 250 in the stock market or whatever. I don't know. The guy's crazy though, and you get on there when he's on a good one, when he's really on a roll, and him and his girlfriend Jenny are fighting. Whew, that's when it gets good. That's just crazy. They was arguing and fussing and fighting all night tonight, man. It's been fucking crazy. But I know I've been all over the place with this, but I haven't made a video in like a week or two, so this is just all the shit that's been kind of going on that I've been following. Like the my main point of making this was the Dirky charity shit, and of course all the Johnny Gobble YouTubers have all been going at it and trolling each other and fighting and all the crazy shit. And I don't know. I threw in the shit about Tyree and just for the hell of it. I don't. A lot of y'all may not know about that dude, but if you hadn't, just look it up. It's interesting. Just any of the streams you find where him and his damn girlfriend are fighting, it's fucking crazy. Entertaining as hell, man. I know some of y'all know about this dude, so I ain't going too much about it, but most of the people that follow Cyrax, you probably at least have heard of him. But if you hadn't, check it out. Just go check it. I've got one of them on my community tab for him and his girlfriend were fighting. It's from a couple of weeks ago. Fucking crazy, man. It'd be a good one to get into. Just check it out. Believe me, trust me, it's good. I'm gonna get the hell off here. I've gone over 20 minutes. I didn't mean to, sorry. So, you ain't gotta watch the whole damn thing. It's alright. I understand if you don't want to. It's alright. See you folks. Y'all have a good night.